going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy Stevie B with a little something different today. Got a package in the mail. I saw an unboxing and a review on Comic Vantage on his YouTube channel of a product that I was excited about because I've been looking for something like this for a long time. And it's called Gator Guard. I don't know if you haven't seen his video, you can check it out. But he's going to say it's about the same thing I'm going to tell you. So, but they're fantastic. What they are is it's basically a slab it yourself kit, but it's much higher quality than the other slab it yourself kits that you've seen, and much more aesthetically pleasing, if you ask me. But you can visit them at GatorGuardComics.com. I'll drop a link in the description. But I did watch Lewis on Comic Vantage on his YouTube unbox one, so I knew what I was in for when I got it. They are very well packed. They come in a mailer. Then when you open the mailer, they'll be wrapped in bubble wrap, and then it's the protective film. They'll be wrapped in a thin protective film all the way around them to keep them from getting scratched up and stuff. But anyway, here's what they look like. They're just an acrylic case, and you can see their logo. It's unobtrusive, but if you look, you'll see that it's recessed so your comic can fit in there. And as Luis pointed out and educated me that I didn't know, or on Comic Vantage, is the corners are, you can see that? Yeah, the corners are rounded there to prevent your comic from sliding and damaging the corners. So that's the front of it. And then on the back, they also have their Gator Guard logo on the back. And then it comes with a set of screws. Now you can choose between a variety of colors: black, silver, red, blue, green, and I want to say a gold or yellow or something like that. I could be wrong about that, but you can check it out on the site. For some reason, the green ones cost a couple bucks more. I'm not sure what that's all about. But anyway, get the dust off of them. Dust from me, not them. But I thought I would take one of my comics that isn't CGC slabbed, my ASM 300. Thank you, Comic Foo. And I'll slap it in there and let you make sure I don't put it in upside down, which wouldn't be. But you just center it in. And what's cool, I didn't show this, but what's cool is the frame is also recessed all the way around it like that. So if you wanted to add in some like colored paper or some strips or whatever, some kind of color border on them, you can do that, which I think is kind of a cool little feature that I don't think they highlight enough on there. Anyway, your comic sits in there, and then when you put the back on the right direction, and it just snaps into place. The screw holes seat into each other. And also, as I learned on Comic Vantage's channel, the screws now, here's what the screws look out like. They're a two-parter, so they don't screw directly into the plastic itself, but one side has kind of got just a circle, like a rivet type, and then the actual screw itself is just a flathead screwdriver, but it is wide enough that you can use a coin if you don't have a, I used a dime, and it is threaded like so, and it just, you know, but like I said, as I noticed on Comic Vantage's channel, the paint on these does when you hit it with a screwdriver, you run a risk of chipping the paint off of it. So he recommended, and as do I, that you take the flathead part of the screwdriver slot and put it to the back where you're going to screw them in. That way, if you do scratch it up, then it's on the back and nobody see it. So anyway, but you just put, you know, one half on one side and one half on the other, and then now I did notice that that first one that you put in, you might have to work with it to get it lined up and get the first one in. Once you get the first one in, the other three go in really easy. And don't get me wrong, it's not, you know, it's not like you're going to spend 15 minutes farting with the damn thing to get it to go on. It goes on relatively easy, but you just may have to work it a little bit to get that first one in. And then the other ones, like I said, they'll go in just fine. It's just getting the hole lined up just perfect. But but you just screw the 4 screws in, and here's the great thing about these so far. One, everybody knows how much it costs to send these off to be CGC graded. And there's a lot of times, man, I got books that I absolutely love. You know me and my Super Sons. And they're not worth any money. They're not worth sending off to CGC and spend, you know, $50 or whatever to have it professionally graded. Who wants to spend, you know, $50, $60 to send a book off to get it slabbed just so it comes back and it's worth $20? You know what I mean? So, but this is a great alternative. You want to protect your books. You want a beautiful display to display your books without the cost, without the, you know, without the 30 to 60 day waiting period for shipping, whatever. Then this is a great alternative. And anyway, and then boom, she's slabbed and ready to go. Like I said, there's the logo on the front, unobtrusive. And the logo on the back, you can't even really see. It's kind of a frosted. The logo on the back is more of it's frosted in, is more than it is really engraved. Actually, both of them are. It's kind of etched into it. So, and very well protected. So, man, I'm in love with them. I love them. I think they're a great product. Again, for those of you that want the protection and the look of a slabbed comic, but don't want to pay the price for, maybe you have a sentimental comic that's only valuable to you, but not to anyone else. But these are great. How much, you ask? This was surprising me because I was figuring, oh God, these things are going to be $30 a piece. But on their website, if you go to the website, you have an option of 2-pack or a 6-pack. I got the 2-pack, and it's $36 shipped. So $18 a piece. Not bad. That's not a bad price at all. Or you can get a 6-pack for $99 shipped. Shipping is included on all their sales, and then it'll give you the option to pick your screw colors. The only thing I wish, here's my one suggestion that I would give them is if you order a 2-pack, you ought to be able to. They should make an option to where you could order. You don't have to order a 2-pack in one color screw. You can order you can order like a 2-pack with a set of red and a set of black. That would be a cool option. However, you can purchase screws separately without buying the acrylic case. They do have an option. You can go in. I think it's a couple bucks, like $3 or. I'm not sure. I didn't do my homework very good when I looked these up. But you can purchase extra screws through their website just for a couple bucks. So if you want to interchange, I think Comic Vantage on his channel, they sent him some red screws and some black screws. So he was framing up a Harley Quinn book. So he did, red, black, and mixed them up, and it looked pretty cool. But anyway, man, great product. I've been looking for something like this because I wanted to, I want to protect some of my books that I don't necessarily, want to invest a lot of money in to be slabbed, but I still want them to protect and display nicely. And these display fantastically. I absolutely love these. Anyway, if you go to their website, enter promo code StevieB, and they won't give you nothing because I don't have a promo code. Got you though. Anyway, no, but man, check them out. Great site. This is not a freebie, so they didn't pay me or they didn't buy me off with free slabs. I saw a Comic Vantage review them and loved them, and immediately got on there and ordered two. So not a paid promotion, not a freebie for a good review. Just a product that I really like and really think is worth the money, and I really thought I'd share it with the comic community because I don't think anybody knows they exist. But again, it is GatorGuardComics.com, and their website's a little janky, but it looks like comic book panels. But if you read the little square, go to the bottom for their shop and just read. That's like I tell my customers, 90% of your questions can be answered if you just read. But just read, and it'll navigate you through it. I think it's the bottom cartoon panel. It says, "Go to our shop." There you go. I have nothing negative to say about them. Fantastic quality, aesthetically beautiful cases. Couldn't be happier. Fair price. So anyway, that's going to do it for my little product review. Go check them out. Be sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification because you never know when I might throw something up here, and you don't want to miss it. Otherwise, you miss out on shit like this. Fantastic. Can't say enough good things about it. Check them out. But that's going to do it for me. Stevie B's got to get. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.